Trump's baby savings accounts. A backdoor to privatizing Social Security. Imagine finding out that a policy designed to help families save for their children's future could actually be a stealthy move to dismantle a crucial social safety net. That's exactly what's happening with President Trump's baby savings accounts, also known as MAGA accounts, which have been revealed to be a backdoor for privatizing Social Security, according to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. But here's where it gets controversial. These accounts, initially launched as part of Trump's One Big Beautiful bill, provide newborns with a $1,000 savings account that grows over time and can be accessed when the child reaches 18. The funds can be used for college, a down payment on a house, or other designated services. Parents, employers, and charitable organizations can contribute up to $5,000 annually. But Bessent hinted that these accounts could eventually replace Social Security as the primary retirement savings vehicle. This revelation sparked immediate backlash from Democrats, who have long been wary of Republican attempts to privatize Social Security. Representative Richard Neal of Massachusetts, the top Democrat on the House Ways and Means Committee, accused Republicans of trying to make Wall Street's dream a reality at the expense of millions of Americans. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer echoed this sentiment, stating that Bessent's slip-up revealed the true intentions of the Trump administration, while the Treasury Department tried to downplay Bessent's comments, arguing that the accounts were meant to complement Social Security. Many remain skeptical. Critics argue that privatizing Social Security could lead to greater financial risks for retirees. Howard Gleichman, a senior fellow at the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center, warned that privatization could make Social Security less solvent and riskier for individuals, potentially eliminating the guaranteed monthly income that seniors rely on. On the other hand, proponents argue that privatization could offer the potential for higher returns on investments, but at what cost? The question remains, are baby savings accounts a genuine attempt to help families, or a Trojan horse for dismantling Social Security? And this is the part most people miss. What do you think? Should we embrace these baby savings accounts as a way to empower future generations? Or should we be wary of their potential impact on Social Security? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. Trump's newborn savings accounts, a backdoor to privatizing Social Security. In a bold move that has sparked significant debate, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent recently described the newborn savings accounts introduced under President Donald Trump's sweeping tax and immigration legislation as a potential backdoor for privatizing Social Security. This statement, made during a Wednesday event hosted by the conservative news outlet Breitbart, raises important questions about the future of Social Security and the implications of these new accounts. The so-called Trump accounts, which are part of the One Big Beautiful bill, provide newborns with an initial savings account of $1,000. These accounts can be invested with tax-deferred benefits, allowing families or employers to contribute up to $5,000 annually until the child reaches the age of 18. This initiative has quickly become one of the more popular aspects of the legislation, which Trump signed into law on July 4th. And it draws inspiration from proposals that have been discussed by Democrats for many years. Bessent emphasized that these accounts are designed to enhance economic prospects for infants and children. He likened the process of learning about responsible investing to a child taking care of a pet, suggesting that financial literacy is a crucial skill for young people. He further noted that if individuals allow their accounts to grow over several decades, benefiting from the power of compound interest, these accounts could potentially serve as a substitute for Social Security, enabling beneficiaries to accumulate substantial tax-advantaged savings. At the end of the day, I'm uncertain about when the distribution date should be set. Should it be at 30, allowing for a home purchase? Or perhaps at 60? In many ways, this initiative acts as a backdoor for privatizing Social Security, Bessent remarked. He pointed out that Social Security operates as a defined benefit plan, and if these accounts flourish, leading to hundreds of thousands of dollars saved for retirement, it could fundamentally alter the landscape of retirement funding. In response to Bessent's comments, a Treasury spokesperson clarified that the Trump accounts are intended to be an additive government program that, alongside Social Security benefits, aims to enhance the savings and wealth of American citizens. Social Security remains a vital safety net for Americans and will continue to be so. This administration is committed not only to advocating for seniors, but also to ensuring a secure future for the next generation, the spokesperson stated, speaking on the condition of anonymity due to departmental policies. Social Security benefits are primarily funded through payroll taxes, and as the number of retirees continues to rise, there is growing concern that current contributions from workers and employers are insufficient to sustain future benefits. Projections from the program's trustees indicate that without significant reforms, the trust fund responsible for these benefits could become insolvent by 2033, potentially leading to a 23% reduction in benefits. However, these projections do not take into account the changes introduced by Trump's landmark tax legislation. According to the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, a nonpartisan think tank, enhancements to the standard deduction for seniors could accelerate the insolvency timeline to as early as 2032. Howard Gleckman, a senior fellow at the Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center, expressed concern, stating, "On one hand, the current measures are making Social Security less solvent and presenting a riskier scenario for individuals. On the other hand, the Treasury Secretary appears to be openly contemplating the idea of initiating a privatization of the system." Historically, previous Republican administrations had explored the concept of privatizing Social Security. For instance, President George W. Bush proposed a plan to partially privatize the program through individual investment accounts. This idea, however, faced significant backlash and contributed to substantial electoral losses for Republicans in the 2006 midterm elections, resulting in Democrats gaining control of both houses of Congress and effectively halting the Bush administration's legislative agenda. In a pointed response to Bessent's remarks, Representative Richard E. Neum, the leading Democrat on the Tax Writing Ways and Means Committee, stated, "Today, the Treasury Secretary has made it clear. The ultimate aim of Republicans is to privatize Social Security, and they are willing to explore any avenue to fulfill Wall Street's aspirations. For the rest of us, this serves as yet another warning that they cannot be trusted to protect a program that millions depend on and have contributed to throughout their working lives. As this discussion unfolds, it raises critical questions about the future of Social Security and the potential impact of these new savings accounts. What do you think? Are these accounts a step towards a more secure financial future for our children? Or do they pose a threat to the Social Security system that many rely on? Share your thoughts in the comments.